everybody. Today we are going to make pancakes. Pancakes are very suitable for breakfast, and they can be served with butter and maple syrup as well as kaya. So let's begin. First, I will crack 2 eggs into a whisking bowl or a bowl to put all your batter. So we have 2 eggs. Now this amount can serve about 2 or 3 people depending on your appetite. So we will just whisk the eggs first so that the egg yolk and egg white is blended together.
How many pancakes are going to be?
We'll come to about 8 to 9 pancakes.
With this mix, yeah?
Yeah, 8 to 9 pancakes. So here you have the 2 eggs. So next we have to put in the milk. The milk is 200 milliliters of milk. So you can use fresh milk or even any other milk like UHT milk or whatever milk which is available in packets. It doesn't quite matter. So you pour the milk in, and after you have done so, you will mix the eggs with the milk until they are quite well blended. Now basically, if you look at it, making pancakes is really very easy. And the main advantage of doing it on your own instead of buying a pre-packed packet mix is it's fresh, and you know what ingredients you put into your mixture. So now after a few times of stirring and sort of whisking it, the milk is quite well blended with the 2 eggs. And we are almost done. So the last thing we are going to put in is the flour, which is 4 ounces. 4 ounces of flour, around 210 grams of flour. So I have already measured out the required amount. It's better to sieve the flour before you put it in so that you don't have grainy textures coming about. So we are going to put in the flour slowly. It's better to do it maybe in rounds of 3 or 4 because we need the flour to dissolve in the mixture. So as you put in the flour, you will have to stir so that it gradually dissolves in the egg and milk mix. If you add in the flour all at once, you find that you will get a lot of lumps, which is not very good for your pancake. So as you can see, as I do so, lumps are also forming. So you need to stir so that the lumps disappear before you add the next round of flour. Well, it will take a while because this is the last step already. And after that, it's just cooking the pancake. So if the lumps form, what you do is you use your spoon, your wooden spoon, to sort of push it to the side. And as you do so, the flour will sort of dissolve or sort of be squashed at the sides. And then you whisk it again. And it will be fairly smooth. So you have to do this until all the flour is dissolved in the mixture.
It's better to use a whisk if you have one.
Yeah, if you have a whisk, it's just better. You can use an electric whisk actually, and it will be much faster. Yeah, that's true. You can also use a handheld whisk, which is also very simple. So I'm going to do it progressively, about probably 2-3 rounds. So after that, it will be to cook the pancake. If you really want to, you can add a pinch of salt. If you want it a little bit, having a little bit of a saltish taste, but I think the salt is optional if you feel like having it. If not, you can leave it without salt. If you have a whisk, it's really will take you like 3-4 minutes and it's done. But if you use hand to do it, as you know, machines are more efficient than us. It will take quite a while. So nowadays, I think almost everybody has an electric beater. So you can get that. It will hasten the process. So I'm going to do more or less the second last round, and after that, one more round and we're done. Yes, before I forget to mention, the flour is just a plain flour. You don't have to use self-raising flour. Just ordinary flour will do, plain flour. But if you are very health conscious, you can also use wholemeal flour. But you may get a bit of the wholemeal taste, but it's just as nice and it's more nutritious. So as you can see, the ingredients to make pancake is just eggs, milk and flour. Basically very healthy and nutritious. Okay, we're almost down to our last round. Okay, so this is our last round. I will stir it until the batter is smooth, which can be achieved with a bit more stirring. Okay, so I am going to put a little bit of butter on the pan so that the pancake does not stick. Just a little bit so that it coats the surface. I'm going to put in a small spoon, just a 1 spoon of this into the pan now. And as I put it in, the batter will spread. We're going to make a small one so that I want to show you that it cooks very fast. So as the pancake cooks, the batter will solidify, and you can see it's slowly getting cooked.
And you were saying the advantage of a small pancake over a large pancake?
Yes, it's easier to turn the pancake, and I suppose when you eat also, it's more bite-sized portions and it's easier to keep. So I think this is quite a good size. As you can see, I'm going to turn over soon. It's getting brown. In fact, it's quite light brown already. So we're going to flip it over so you can see it's turned brown. And if you like it this way, it's already fine on this surface. So we'll wait for the other side to cook, and then it will be ready to serve.
And should it be on a high heat or low heat?
I think low heat is better. So using this stove, it's at number 4, which is actually medium heat. It's not too low, because if it's too low, it doesn't cook either. So I think medium heat is actually is on a scale of 4 to 6. Yeah, we're at number 4. But keep in mind that as you cook, the stove becomes hotter. So you may have to turn it to number 3 as time goes on. Some people like it this way, it's softer. So if you like it softer, actually it's done. But if you prefer it slightly more brown, you can leave it on for a while. So that's already done. So you can see the finished product will be something like this. And some people also like to eat it with lemon. You can squeeze lemon on it and put some sugar. That's another way to eat pancakes if you fancy. Some people also put cinnamon in the batter so that it gives a cinnamon taste. But it's really up to you what you want to put in your pancakes. You can also put in sliced bananas and wrap it in the pancake. So there are lots of variations. It could even be a savory one. You can put cheese and ham, you know, like a crepe. And I think if you look at it, that's the finished product. Alright, it's a nice light brown color and ready to serve. So if I turn over, you can see on this side it's also done. So this is a nice color. Happy eating! Hi everybody! Here are the pancakes that we made earlier. All together there are 8 pancakes, and as you can see they are nice light brown and all ready to eat. Yummy!